You remember how I said I was doing well? I'm not doing well. I posted the video Monday. It's Wednesday, and last night was Tuesday. Had this moment of like, I just miss him, you know? It's okay. To not be okay, and ugh, just sucks. I wasn't supposed to cry. Okay, I'm done. You need to make sure that you have people to lean on, because like last night I had a rough night, but I had friends to lean on. I feel better now, and it's a new day, and every day that you get through is just a day closer to being with them again. So that's how I'm trying to take it. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay, fam. We're gonna be good. I just want to show the real and raw parts of everything, because like, who would I be if I didn't, you know? Hey everyone, welcome back to my series, How to Deal with Your Loved One Being Away at Basic Training. This is week 2 of my series. It has been 2 weeks since Scott has left, and well, if you watched the first episode, week 1, then you know that I was doing like really well, you know? I was thriving. So if you haven't seen that, definitely go check that out before you watch this one. Now, it's even more than it was last week. So, but I'm still doing well. Let me just like get into some things that I didn't really get to talk about last week. So last week, I didn't really want to talk about anything because I didn't want to make myself cry on camera. Let me just like go through some of the processes of him leaving and stuff, because if you're going through this, then you definitely want to know like what's gonna go on. So the day that he left, we went to the, I guess you could call it the recruitment center, wherever he goes for all of his drills and stuff, and we were able to sit in this like about 30 to 45 minute session, basically explaining like everything that you need to know as a parent, as a relative, as a girlfriend, boyfriend, about what they're going to be doing when they graduate. Basically, literally everything. They lay everything out on the line for you. And I was a little bit iffy about going to it just because I already had my mindset on like saying goodbye to him the night before he was leaving. But I'm so glad that I ended up going because, one, it was an extra like 45 minutes with him, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but like in the grand scheme of things it is. And 2, it made me feel so much better about the entire process, just because they literally tell you everything that is going to be going on, and obviously it's different depending on the person. It just made me feel, they made me feel really comfortable about everything, so that definitely helped my mentality going into it. Yeah, so definitely if you do have the option to go to that little like 45-minute session, then I definitely would recommend it. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is the fact that I believe it was like Monday or Tuesday, Scott's mom got a phone call from Scott, and it was just like, it's a 30-second scripted phone call telling her like his address. So we got his address, which is good. So I started writing him letters, and I'll talk about the letters in a second, but when his mom like texted me that she got the phone call, that was kind of when I started to go like, you saw part of the meltdown kind of, but it's been really good because I've had people to lean on. Like his parents have literally been so great, and we're all getting through it together. So the whole thing about writing letters, I just started writing him letters on Monday, so that was a whole week after he left. And the whole reason I waited a whole week was because, one, like I wanted to get my emotions intact. I didn't want to write any letters to him that were negative because he needs positivity, obviously, so I wanted to make sure that I could get through a letter. There was another reason I waited, and now I can't. Oh, because just school was really busy, and the week that he left, I literally had probably no time to write him anyways, which is really sad. But now that we have his address, I've been writing him letters, and I can't wait to send them, but I have to figure out how to send them first. Like, I really don't want to them to get lost or anything. Another thing I wanted to talk about is just to make sure if you're going to his graduation to book the hotel as soon as you can. That was something that they told us in like the little session, was that the spots fill up really fast and there's a hotel on the base, but that fills up really fast, so if you don't get on it soon, like, you're not going to have a spot in the hotel on the base. And they told us that it's just easier to stay on the base, even though I guess there's a hotel like right a mile down the road. I don't know how it is for every other base, but that's how it is for us. But they definitely told us to make sure that we're on top of that and getting the hotel room. So we actually got the last one on the base, and which is crazy, like, thank you, Jesus. I know I already kind of touched on this, but I definitely wanted to talk about my emotions and how they have been, just so that anybody that's watching that's going through it, like, they don't feel alone, they don't feel like they're going through emotions that they shouldn't be going through. Monday I was doing super well. Tuesday, like, I just had a full down meltdown. It was bad, and it's okay to like be upset about things, and I definitely had that, but I had so much positivity like flowing to me in that moment, and I just really appreciated that from all the people that were sending me encouragement, like, you are so strong, like, you can do this. And I'm like so grateful for that and grateful for those people. So you just have to remember that it's okay to have like bad moments, but you have to pick yourself up. In the clips that you saw earlier, that was from Wednesday morning. I woke up and I did not feel good. Like, physically did not feel good, and mentally I was just like, I was not doing well. But I wanted to show you guys that because I wanted to just show a raw part of this process, like the good and the bad, you know. And I'm not doing this for like sympathy from anybody. I just truly want to help people get through it, just like I'm going through it. But I had an exam that day and I did okay. Like, I got a B on my exam, you know. And I picked myself up. I told myself, like, Kaylin, you're being kind of stupid right now. You just need to trust the process. Get your crap together and go. So I went to class and I took my exam after class and I felt pretty good. And then, like, in the middle of the day, it hit me again. So down. And it literally got to the point where I was about 20 minutes late to my last class of the day, and I almost didn't go. I'm proud of myself because I pushed myself to do it, and I was just being kind of like, I was getting really nervous about the whole thing, you know, because you just don't know what to expect. But the main thing that I'm trying to do is like not worry about the future when it's not here yet. I'm just trying to take it day by day. At the end of the day, like, I got through Wednesday, I got through Tuesday night, I got through Wednesday. Like, I got through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and now it's Sunday. So, you're gonna have those hard times in this process where you're just feeling so nervous and so down about everything. But you just have to remember what the end goal is and why they're doing this and just how proud they make you, because I can't even begin to explain how proud I am of Scott for doing this. Honestly, I wouldn't go through this with anybody else. I hate myself. I wouldn't want to be with anybody else, so this is like what we're gonna have to do, you know? Writing him letters this past week has literally made this so much better, because it's like having a mini conversation with him, even though he doesn't get to answer for a while. And I just am writing every letter in hopes that it puts a smile on his face, because that's all you can do. Let me know if there's anything you feel like I'm missing in this series or anything you want more of, because I'm totally willing to do that. If you guys are going through this or you're going to go through this, please don't hesitate to reach out, because I want to be here for everybody and I want to help them, and we can help each other. Hit the subscribe button. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.